Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's Ascended Twin, 144K. I'm here to do your general collective energy read for the Divine Masculine Collective. We want to know where he's at this present time, or she. Um, a lot of us have already detached from our Divine Masculine. Some of you, your Divine Masculines, have detached from the karmic relationship, but there are in like a hermit mode at this present time. I feel like for some of them, they are actually running to another situation, but it's merely just a lesson to teach your divine counterpart about themselves. So for those of you who may have been in communication with your divine counterparts, and those of you who went into union, congratulations. But there are some of you who have heard from your divine counterparts only to receive no more communication from them yet again, and they're still learning lessons. So release them with love. Let them move forward towards their lessons. So if you decide to take your divine counterpart back, they'll be healed and they'll be ready to come into union for those of you who are meant to be in union in this lifetime with your divine counterparts. I just want to cleanse the energy of my altar real quick so we can make sure that we are clear to move forward. Okay, so let's get started, family. Let's see where your divine masculine is at this present time. Holy Spirit, give me messages for the divine masculine collective. Where are they at this present time? Some of them are trying to detach from a situation. Some of them are actually trying to detach from you, divine feminines. They're trying to focus on their self-love, self-care. This is a part of their soul contract. If you can see that, I don't know. Let's see if I can get you where you can see it. There it is. A lot of them are focusing on their soul contract. Some of them, divine feminines, have actually detached. Some of them, it's a part of their contract to detach from you, divine feminines. Some of you, it was only meant for you to assist your divine masculine. Some of them are having challenges. These all came out sideways that I'm showing you now. To focus on their independence. They're challenged to focus on their independence. They could be seeing synchronicities or trying to ignore their synchronicities. I still feel like a lot of the divine masculines are in their divine feminine energies right now. So they could be detaching as well. They're going through a separation. Maybe this person provided for them, or they provided for this soulmate that they were involved with, where there could have been a lot of passion involved with this soulmate. They could have a lot of passion for you, divine femmes, male or female. Any more messages, Holy Spirit? Some of them are in despair in a commitment that they were involved in. If you can see that, despair and a commitment. So this was a part of their soul contract. Any more messages, Holy Spirit, from the Twin Flame Mini Oracle deck? Yeah, there's your divine masculine. What's going on with him, Holy Spirit? Some of you, your divine counterparts, are still awakening to their self-love. They're also currently going through some level of karma. and they're trying to have faith. I feel like for a lot of them, even though you do have a divine masculine, a lot of you are in your divine masculine energy, and you have faith that your partner will awaken to have self-love and self-care for themselves. For a lot of you, this twin flame journey has been hell to get to this level. Some of you could actually be dreaming about your divine masculine. Some of you, your divine masculine is dreaming of you, divine feminine. Somebody here may have found out something and they're trying to be lighthearted about it, and it could be causing a lot of insecurity. Here in this situation, we have the Four of Cups, and there's an imbalance here in this situation, the Six of Pentacles, and it has caused somebody to end something in order to heal. Possibly with the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody that could have been a player, the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and they could be holding back because this person could still have multiple options, okay? So let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on. Yeah, there's your divine masculine right there. Possibly still in player energy. Holy Spirit, give me the energy for the divine masculine collective. What messages do you have for the divine masculine collective? Family, I hope and pray that you have started your days with your meditations, your affirmations. What are you grateful for today? That you ate something healthy to get started. You may have even ate some fresh vegetables, or a smoothie with some fresh fruit in it, or you just had a really good breakfast to get your day started. You're doing your self-care, your spiritual baths. So we have the Eight of Swords. So somebody here is stuck and trapped in a situation. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the divine masculine collective? We have the Four of Wands. So right out the gate, there's a commitment here. And somebody is being very guarded and very defensive. This could be union. The Ten of Cups. So there is a marriage here, or a relationship where they live together, but there could be a lot of arguing, conflict, chaos, and drama. Or there could be a lot of competition here in love for this union. Somebody here that's been in a lot of arguments is healing. There's been an ending, a breakup. What else, Holy Spirit? This is going to be a two-part reading. Yeah, somebody is very guarded, very defensive. They could be standing their ground in a situation. As the King of Pentacles, somebody that could be in a long-term commitment, a marriage. They may have children in this marriage, male or female. This person I'm feeling is the breadwinner, but this person is also unstable in love. They're showing up as the Jack of Hearts. What else, Holy Spirit? And there are burdens here. So it's right under the 10. So whatever the relationship that they're currently in, male or female, it's a great burden for them, and they feel stuck and trapped in their head. They feel stuck. They feel trapped, like if they don't know what to do, how to move forward, how to get out of this situation in order to have a new beginning, which would be very slow to start. So there is an ending here. I have two 10s. Some of you could be seeing 10-10. Your divine counterpart could be seeing 10-10. And they could be wanting to move forward in victory, or they could still be healing from their pride and ego. Holy Spirit, what other messages do you have for the divine masculine collective? Some of them could be in an open marriage, an open relationship. And there could be a lot of arguing and a lot of fighting here. Holy Spirit, what other messages do you have for the divine masculine collective? Some of them are going to come in with the truth, or some of them could be gaining the truth about somebody here that has been inconsistent, unstable, and flighty where love was concerned. And this could be someone from their past, an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife. This could be a past life soulmate. This could be you. We have the Queen of Swords. Somebody here has gained truth and clarity and is possibly cutting out something that no longer serves them. They've been betrayed. There it is. So your divine counterpart is being betrayed, and they're standing their ground. What else, Holy Spirit? Some of them are very guarded about a new beginning in love, and I'm going to take the last two that fell over. But somebody here feels abandoned, left out in the cold, emotionally and financially. They could have money issues, and they're going to have to end something in order for their ships to come in. Some of you could still be waiting, or this is your divine masculine waiting for something to end in order for their ships to come in. One more card, Spirit, to even it out, please. Can I get one more? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, your person is back and forth, the Two of Pentacles. Your person is very indecisive and feeling very unwanted, unloved, and rejected as well. So let's get some messages here. Holy Spirit, give me messages for the Divine Masculine Collective, please. Messages for the Divine Masculine Collective. A lot of them are eyeballing you and they are wanting to get engaged. Some of them are going to come in and offer you engagement. Holy Spirit, tell me about the Four of Wands. Wow, that's a lot. A lot of you hold the key to the heart of your divine counterpart, male or female. They want to come in and talk with you. They feel like you're their perfect person, and you are. You share the same soul, so this is why you hold the key to their heart, and they hold the key to yours. But this person could still be running, or they could be running towards union. There was something that struck them. We have lightning here. So there was some type of sudden change for your divine counterpart. And it was some shocking news that's got them on the move. And they had a surprise coming in for them. They could have ran into some karma here on their journey. And there was an epiphany moment. So they had a tower. And there was an upheaval. So there was a transformation for your divine counterpart. Male or female. Holy Spirit, why is the Ten of Cups here for the Divine Masculine Collective? What is going on with this relationship? Thank you, Spirit. They're moving forward. At one point, they could have been feeling like this relationship is exactly what they needed. So they continue to move forward with this relationship. Now they're at the point where they have to move on. Some of them may have some issues because they're not getting closure, or they could be leaving a relationship where they're not giving closure. Some of you have even experienced that, where your person didn't give you closure in this relationship. But there's a lot of unconditional love here as well. Self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So your divine counterpart could still have love for you. Some of you could still have love for your divine counterpart. Tell me about the Five of Wands and what they're fighting over, Holy Spirit. The Chaser. They're fighting over you, collective. In the past, a lot of you were the chaser in this relationship. You were codependent to your divine counterpart. They were codependent to you because they had a fear of intimacy. You offered them a lot of love. You offered them a lot of affection, attention. Some of you even supported your divine counterparts, male or female. And in this process, now that they're wanting to move and leave this relationship because this karmic relationship was supposed to teach them some things that they knew. Some of them even had to travel a little further and go into a couple of more karmic relationships in order to learn their lessons. But let me just get a sip of my drink. In the past, they could have been listening to their ego. Now they're chasing out of fear of being abandoned. So they could be in a situation where they're ending a relationship, but they're also having abandonment issues as well. So your divine counterpart in the past was the runner. Now they're the chaser because they feel like there's some competition here as well. And they're going to try to act like, you know, they really don't care. And as they find out more things that are coming to light, they're going to try to adapt, change, and heal. So you're going to have to really listen to your intuition towards your divine counterpart, because they may be coming in due to the fact that they don't want you to be with anyone else. Tell me about the Four of Swords, Holy Spirit. What are they healing from? Yes, beautiful. They are healing from those addictions. Some of you, your divine counterparts, had addictions. They were codependent, obsessive, possessive, and they had controlling behaviors. A lot of them, they created blocks and restraints in their relationships with these addictions. Some of them had drug addictions, sex addictions, porn addictions, overworking, overspending, narcissism. There's a lot of addictions here that your divine counterpart is receiving karma for. Some of them ended up with an empath snake dynamic. Some of them were dealing with self-absorbed narcissists. And they enabled this person just like you enabled them when they were in their narcissistic behavior patterns. And now they have to establish boundaries with this person. They could have a karmic partner that's also chasing them because they suffered from the same addictions. Holy Spirit, tell me about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you, you're in separation from your person, and they miss you a lot, but they're not sure about how to proceed forward. Some of you, your divine counterparts treated you so badly, and they didn't leave you with any closure. And they also just, cut off all communication with you. They don't know how to come back and fix this. Some of the things that your divine counterparts did to you were absolutely unforgivable. So they feel the yearning for this union, and they miss you. A lot of them are really unsure of the future because of how they left things between you. A lot of you are now mirroring each other, the self-image, where there was relationships here to reflect the wounds. So some of you could have moved on to other relationships, and you're being mirrored so you can heal some more wounding that's within you to gain introspection. Your divine counterpart is experiencing the same thing. They could have also experienced this with the karmic partner. The karmic partner especially, or karmic partners. Holy Spirit, tell me about the Five of Pentacles for the Divine Masculine Collective. What are they feeling abandoned about? And are they having money issues? Ooh, they got abandoned by the snake. They feel abandoned by the snake. Somebody that was in competition with you, divine feminines, male or female, they were the enemy. They were very clever. This person was extremely malicious to you. Somebody here, for some of you, you actually dealt with your divine masculine's karmic partner as well. Some of you, it was men. Others of you, it was a woman. They got involved with this person because they had an outdated way of thinking about things. And this could have been relationships, how they, some of them, this goes all the way back to childhood traumas for a lot of your divine counterparts. So they had a lot of outdated thinking they needed to release. They needed to heal. The conditioning allowed them to keep replaying events over and over in their head. So they attracted in someone that was like them. You guys were empaths, and this is what hurt you so bad. See, like I said, this person is inconsistent and unflighty and unstable in love. That's why the keys on the ring came out. Because your person was entertaining multiple people. They were having a lot of one-night stands. They were stringing people along. They were having unconventional tantric sex. There was a lot of passion here. A lot of you had an insane amount of chemistry between you and your person. For those especially who had physical connection with your divine counterparts. You liked each other equally and you were having a lot of fun, and then out of nowhere they just killed the relationship. Holy Spirit, tell me why they're having so many burdens in this relationship, because they don't want to see the truth in this relationship. In the upright, they would be gaining clarity and truth about it, and it would put them in their power. But in the reverse, no, they're not gaining clarity just yet. Some of them have gone back. Some of them are also, I have a mixed group here, because some of them here, they gain truth and clarity by their intuition. And this allowed them to transcend obstacles, learning, expansion, a new phase in order to prepare for the union. For others of them, they're still holding on to a situation that's a total burden. Holy Spirit, tell me why they're going to be so slow to come in towards union. Because whatever they're currently working on, it could be not enough. They're still in a relationship for some of you where they feel like they would be frustrated. I'm going to read this two ways because I'm also picking up something else that Spirit wants me to share. Some of them are going to feel like the relationship is not going to be enough due to the fact that they self-sabotage the relationship. They don't have confidence. They're very insecure. And on top of them, it feels like you're out of their league at this present time. They feel more comfortable with the karmic partner because the karmic partner has the same addictions, the same behavior patterns as your divine counterpart. So it doesn't make them have to do the work that they would have to do where you're concerned. Others of them, they know right now, some of them feel like they don't have enough finances, enough stability to come towards you. And not to mention, they don't want to show up as codependent in the relationship, but they are spying on you. A lot of them are still heartbroken behind this. They spy, they watch, they gaslight, and, you know, they're focusing out instead of going within. They need to work on the heartbreak, the sadness, and the separation, where they're still grieving and mourning the loss. For those of them that are in karmic relationships and those are over, and Spirit is taking those relationships, as well as the heartbreak that they're now feeling. This is why I'm saying that a lot of them are in feminine energy. Holy Spirit, tell me about the Six of Wands and why. What took their ego out? Oh, they lost their ability to manifest abundance, keeping a positive mindset. So your person may have, this can go two ways as well, Spirit is telling me. Some of them, their ego was deflated when they lost their finances, their stability. And this took their ego way down, took it down a whole bunch of notches. And this was a part of their karma, and this was a part of their lesson. For others of you, your divine counterparts, you have a half of a group that is actually gaining a victory where they're going to keep a positive mindset and manifest exactly what they want. They're having gratitude and they're in bliss. They are being lighthearted about finding out a lot of things that are coming to light for them. They're understanding some of the things that were meant for them to learn, where their karma was concerned about a lot of their addictions, their behaviors, and how they showed up and communicated in relationships. So they're starting to heal. For those of you can feel a shift and a change with your divine counterpart. Holy Spirit, tell me why they're in a third-party situation. Some of you, this was somebody that they worked with. They may have unconditional love. They could have had a business. They could have collaborated with this person. But now they're in this relationship that this third party, they're still angry. So if this isn't your divine counterpart, this could be their karmic partner. But I feel strongly that this is your divine masculine. Some of you, your divine masculines want to come in and collaborate with you. But some of you still may be operating from an angry place. You and your person both could be mirroring each other as well because of this separation. But I'm feeling your divine masculine is trying to maintain their cool in a situation, although they're not dealing with the hurt at the present time. They may have been put in a third-party situation by their karmic partner, and they're not dealing with the hurt. They're avoiding having conversations with anybody. They don't even want to talk to the karmic partner at this point, or deal with anybody in person. They're establishing boundaries. So this relationship is teaching your person how to establish boundaries, healthy boundaries in a relationship. Although they're still not dealing with it, they're trying to act like, they've got a mask on still. They're trying to act like this is not phasing them, but deep below that surface, they're angry as hell. Holy Spirit, tell me about the Three of Wands for the Divine Masculine. Yeah, there's been a shakeup with their stability, where they're waiting for something. They could be waiting for money, and they're still needing to gain their stability back so they can have some kind of financial stability and growth. For those who may have taken a hit financially with this karmic partner that they were with, the snake, male or female. Some of you, your divine counterparts, the relationship for you guys are evolving to the next phase because your person is starting to do the inner childhood healing for growth. Tell me about the Ace of Swords here, Holy Spirit. They have a lot of unconditional love for you, and they want to come in and talk about it. They're starting to gain truth and clarity that they need to have self-love, self-care for themselves to find themselves more attractive. Some of them are starting to have an epiphany and gain clarity, which brings victory in here about how they self-sabotage relationships, why they want to rebuild those relationships that they've damaged. They interrogate people like, who are you with? Who are you talking to? Where have you been? Those type of things that creep in their minds with that's the outdated thinking. They're replaying old events, and they have to reprogram their minds and heal their subconsciousness. It's repetitive, it becomes persistent, and they're working on it. So a lot of them are starting to work on it, the ones that are moving towards their abundance. Holy Spirit, tell me about, yeah, they were in a passion-filled, lust-filled relationship with a soulmate, a karmic soulmate that was a self-absorbed narcissist. And this person was like, one-siding them. Love, it was a one-sided relationship. This person love-bombed the shit out of your divine counterpart. And I feel like for a lot of you, it was due to finances, stability, sex, something that they were attracted to by your divine counterpart, and your divine counterpart mirrored this person, so it drew them in. So they were like, let's say this, one of them was more of a narcissist than the other, and your divine counterpart is realizing that they're in a relationship with a bigger narcissist than them. So a lot of you, your divine counterpart is in a relationship with somebody that's very malicious, and they're very clever, they're very competitive. They could have a lot of sexual chemistry there because, again, they share some of the same addictions. And this person is reflecting back to your divine counterpart exactly what they are. And they are absolutely getting their asses handed to them. Some of them are still in the fog about gaining clarity towards this person. A lot of you have become the Queen of Swords, and your divine counterpart wants to reach out to you. They want to send you a message of love. They want to express how they feel towards you. A lot of them are afraid to come forward because they know you've become the Queen of Swords, male or female, King of Swords. And you've gained truth and clarity along this journey about what it's about, what it was you needed to heal and focus on. And they feel, again, that they're out of your league, that you're out of their league, that they're not enough. So they stay back in the shadows, and they watch you, they gaslight you, they stalk you. But some of them, they need to work on focusing on themselves. Some of you may need to do some more shadow work as well, because at this present time, the Grim Reaper is taking this relationship. This could also be the karmic as well. For some of you, for a very small few of you, there's a karmic partner here that actually has a level of interest in you as well. They may admire your behavior, and they could be trying to do the same. And in this relationship, it's time to grow and transform your life, is what I'm getting. Holy Spirit, tell me about the Seven of, this person is so guarded and defensive, they're not ascending at all. So your divine counterparts, some of you, your person is not ascending. They're not transcending obstacles. For others of you, your divine counterparts are, and they're starting to make healthier choices. Those of you, and we're all in different stages, so each one of us are differently on different legs of the journey of healing. So some of you that have made healthier choices, your divine counterparts are doing likewise. Those of you who are still getting over the hurt, your person hasn't transcended those obstacles because you haven't either. Holy Spirit, tell me about the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here for the Divine Masculine Collective? Yeah, a lot of them want to come in and seduce you, but they're still possibly attached to a third party. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, but they're bringing no stability here either. So you're going to have to look at that. And the love that's here is unstable and it's very inconsistent. I see more strife and I see more action than I see positive. I see it's not positive action. What I'm seeing is burdens, ego, arrogance, and hurt. So be mindful, collective. Some of them are going to try to seduce you right back into another third party. Yep. And they have the choice to make between you and a karmic relationship. And they're still learning about triggers, about the short terms that they're supposed to be in these karmic relationships that's supposed to, you know, bring the turmoil up inside of them so they can heal it and release it, because there's so many resentments here and they have a lot of lessons to learn to let go and love themselves. Some of them are going to try to take a risk to come in. A lot of you have been Mr. or Ms. Fix-It. Don't try to fix your person. Heal yourself to attract the best partner right now that's for you. Don't people please, and trust your process right now, because this is what your divine counterpart has to learn as well. Holy Spirit, tell me about everything that's sitting on the Four of Wands, and what does this mean for the divine union, for the divine masculine. Some of you, your divine counterparts are graduating. They're having a new phase